Hey guys, hello, how are you? So today I wanted to talk about some frequently asked questions that people have asked me throughout my journey with Young Living essential oils, and I wanted to just talk about it. And then I got a few questions yesterday as well, and so I wanted to talk to you about what some of those very common questions that most people have. Okay, so let's start with, I have 6 questions. So the first question is, why can't I buy oils from Whole Foods or Target or TJ Maxx or Walmart? So that's one of the most common questions I get. And I totally get it, friends, because you see oils everywhere these days, right? Like you walk into a store and there is essential oils, or there are products labeled with essential oils in them. And then some of them say organic, some of them say aromatic, some of them say don't use topically, just use for aromatic purposes only. Some of them say therapeutic essential oils, some of them, there's so many different labels. So why can't I just go and buy it from wherever I see it? And that's a very good question. And this comes down to just one single thing. It is quality. If you are into organic products, if you like grass-fed beef, if you like a farm to table kind of thing, it's the same concept. You get what you pay for. That's the bottom line. And Young Living has set a very, very, very high standard when it comes to essential oils. They've been around for 25 years, guys. I don't take this very lightly. There's a reason why I've particularly chosen Young Living. They've been around for 25 years, and they're one of the most pioneers when it comes to essential oils. Okay, so if any of this information is helpful to you, please share with me, either in the comments or share this video with people, because this is important for everybody to know. The farming practices are amazing, really amazing. The care they take for their plants, for the farms, either the farms are owned or they're leased, and the care for the farmers, it is phenomenal. And here's the thing, if you are a Young Living member, you are welcome to go visit the farms. You have full access to the farms, you have full access to the whole farming, how they plant the seeds, how they take care of the soil. Tell me which farm you can eat the soil. Young Living farms you can, because that's that much care taken about them. Sustainable farming methods, self-sustaining farming methods. What that means is where you can use the soil, you can use the farming practices in that farm to keep it self-sustaining. This is a very important thing, especially as in this day and age where tend to be more consumers, and we have to pay attention to how is this going to continue going, right? Like the demand is very high for essential oils these days. So this is if you want more information about this, I can talk to you. This whole session can be about just that piece, about sustainable farming practices. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but the bottom line is it comes to quality. And there's so much third-party testing done of the essential oils as well before it is bottled and sent off to everybody. And they do not transport the essential oils from farm to make it. The distilleries are in the farm itself. Now that's a very important thing. So these are some of the reasons why I particularly chose Young Living. Okay, and this is why I will not buy oils from any other company, only because when I'm putting it on my babies, when I'm putting it on myself, the essential oils are very potent. And if it's cut with chemicals, if it has anything in it that is going to be harmful, I don't want it to impact our family. And I will not take a chance with my family with any of these things. So I particularly will only choose, and this is the only oil company that I will recommend. And I use essential oils also for working with emotions, with trauma. And when I'm asking people to breathe in those essential oils, if there's anything in it that is not good for you, it is going to have a negative impact, and I do not want that. So if you have any specific questions, please put it in the comments. I would love to know, because I want to answer this in real time as well. Okay, so number 2 question, why why do I have to buy Young Living oils only from people like me or other distributors? Now, this is another question that I guess. Why can't I find Young Living oils on shelves of stores? The bottom line, it is to cut cost. Young Living wants to make the oils available for its members at the lowest price possible. So I will talk about the pricing in another question that also comes up. That is the number one reason. The second reason is community. Where can you find essential oils education? The education is an important part of this journey when you start Young Living, because you want to feel empowered as a mom. You want to feel empowered as a human being to know what choices you're making. Even when you go to your doctor, right? Like when you go empowered with information and knowledge, you can ask the right question. And this is not about like getting rid of Western medicine. No, none of that. This works very much in conjunction with whatever you're doing. Seriously, whether you are on certain medications, like this is not about getting rid of any of your medication. In fact, I will always say I'm not a doctor, so please do not get off your medications based on this thing. Please don't, because that's not going to be beneficial for you. This is about how can you support your health and wellness using plant-based products, plant-based essential oils are just plants. So how can you use that to support your wellness? Okay, so the education piece is a huge part of what we offer when you join the Young Living community. When you join people like me, that's what I provide. You're not buying just the oils. You're buying me. You're buying my knowledge. You're buying my community. Okay, so this is really, really important. And the other piece, the third part about why you can only buy it from people like me or other distributors is because this is another piece. When you fall in love with something, it is natural. Human beings want to share that information and knowledge. And so you will find yourself telling other people about it. I knew that when I was searching for non-toxic lifestyle, I knew that whatever I found, I was going to tell other people about it. Hi, Maria. I just saw that you said hi. So you want to buy, you want this, you find yourself sharing it no matter what, because it's going to have such an impact on you that you will find yourself telling other people. And why not? And why not get compensated for that? Why not? You know, for all, money is nothing. Money is how we trade our knowledge and our experience. So money is not bad, and if you're going to get compensated for sharing something that's helpful and important, why not? Go for it. The third question that I get is, do I have to sell? If I get oils from you, do I have to start selling oils too? That's one of the things people often tell me, like, I want to get the oils, but please, I'm not going to sell oils. I'm like, who on earth told you you have to sell oils? Who the hell told you? I'm sorry. Like, I know it might sound kind of crass when I say that, but told you have to sell oils. Young Living is a multi-level marketing company, which is called MLM, network marketing, whatever you want to call it. And it stands out in that industry. It's an amazing, first of all, that model is amazing. It does sometimes get a bad rap, but you know, that's for another live. Today I'm going to talk about why Young Living. So Young Living stands out in that market because 92% of Young Living buyers are just consumers. 92%. That's a very large percent when it comes to a network marketing company. Only 8% do what I'm doing. And so there's no requirement to do this. If you want to do this, you get the additional support from me of helping you make that transition to either sharing casually or as a business. That's where I come in. And this is how I do it. I help you see whatever skill sets you come in, because of course you have your own skill sets when you come into anything. At this point in your life, you have a skill set. And I help you tap into that skill set and help you start a business. This is a fantastic business. You know, why am I doing this after having a 20 years of experience to being a psychotherapist? This is a great business model. When I have young kids and I want to use my brain and be of service and help people, this is a fantastic model to do that. And I love it. And if you love it too, you are welcome to join me, and I will support you. This is a perk when you join me, because you get all this stuff for free just for buying the starter kit, guys. Maria is saying that Padma is so knowledgeable on her oils, passionate beyond words. If you're on the fence, leap, she will. Maria, you are so amazing. She says, leap, she will catch you. Thank you, Maria. I'm going to take that in. That is so sweet and so wonderful of you to say that, because that's exactly it. If you leap, I will catch you. I want you to meet me halfway, and I will join you. I will lock arms with you and help support you. But not only me, but people like Maria are in my team, and we all support each other. The community that's formed from this is phenomenal. So if you are on the fence, please leap. I will catch you. The fourth question that I get asked is, why you, Padma? Why should I join you? There are thousands, if not millions, of distributors out there. Why you? Why specifically you? That's what Maria said is why you need to join me, because I come in with a vast knowledge of experience, having run my own private practice for 20 years. I know how to run a business. And not only that, I'm passionate about learning. I'm passionate about teaching. I'm passionate about health and wellness. And I have a dearth of knowledge from that in that field. The mental health, the physical health, emotional health, my own personal experience with autoimmune, my husband's cancer history, all that experience comes into this. And what you get when you start working with me is when you get a starter kit, which is how most people get started, I will help you figure out what to do with each of those oils. How can you put it to use for your specific needs? Your needs are different than mine, it's different from Maria's, it's different from somebody else's. And so I will support you to figure out, what are you going to do with each of these bottles? Do you need to make rollers? Do you need to start cleaning out your under the sink and make your own cleaning products with these oils? What can you do with these oils that are going to help support you to move you forward in your life with your specific goals? And that is what you get when you start working with me. And my specific jam is mental health. We all have stress. We all have stress is the number one cause of illness. And I spend a lot of time helping my folks transition with their help with their mindset, because when you work with the mind, so much changes can happen on a fundamental level. The transformation is so deep when you work with the mind. When you change your mindset, you change everything, including your health, including your physical health. And that's the jam, that's my jam, and that's what I bring into my community, and that's what I will help you with. I do need you to meet me halfway. I do need you to come in and tell me, I have these things, I want your help with this, this, and this. Because if you don't tell me, I'm not going to know what to do. And also, the last thing I want is the oils to sit on your shelf. That is not acceptable. So that's where I come in. I'm going to help you figure out what to do with this, and this is what you get when you start working with me. Maria also says that Padma will be like your own private coach. So true. With just the starter kit is $165, and with that you get all of these things. How fabulous is that, guys? Okay, talking about price. That was the next question. What is the price, and why is it so expensive? Is the other question I get asked. I'm like, is it really expensive? Like $165? Well, for some people, I'm sure it is. I'm not going to say that. It is more that what value. When someone says it's expensive, for me, it just says two things to me. It says that they don't see the value in spending that money for that thing, which I totally get. When you just look at when you look at these bottles, you're like, why would I spend $165 when I might be using one of them? Yes, if you're going to use one of them, it is absolutely not worth your time to do it, and not worth your money to do that. But if you look at what you get with buying that starter kit, it is beyond $165. It's beyond that. You get so much value from it. You get 12 different oils. You get a diffuser, which is the most amazing way to use essential oils. You get me. You get our community. You get that one starter kit can change your life So it is what value you're willing to place on that. And of course, when you've not experienced it, when you've never even smelled an essential oil, you're like, why on earth would I buy that? Right? I totally get it. And I'm asking you to jump based on faith and trust and just listening to me, like, my words, and like what I am saying resonates for you, please join me. If it doesn't, it's totally okay. Maybe you have more questions. I welcome questions. I love skeptics. I love skeptics because skeptics, what they do is they ask questions. They really want to know, what is the reasoning behind something. And I love that, because the more questions you ask, the better information you have. And knowledge is empowerment. Knowledge is power, guys. So the more information and knowledge you have, the more you're going to shine, okay? So please ask questions. Please be a skeptic and come and ask me questions. That's what I'm here. I will answer every single question. And here's the one thing that I will never do. Never pressure you into buying anything. I promise you that. Even after you get the starter kit, there is absolutely zero pressure to buy anything anymore going forward. Nothing. I will not do that, because I want you to see the value in it. I want you to know that you get something from it, for you to do that. So if you don't see the value in spending that money, please, it's okay. Thank you for your time. Let's move on. You go your way, I go my way. And thank you for your time. And then we'll move on. And when you break down the price per drop for those essential oils, they're very concentrated. A drop goes a long way. It comes to pretty much pennies, guys, pennies. If you try to buy all these oils separately with the diffuser, it's like comes to over $400+. So stay till the end, because we have a very, very special deal happening, special sale going on just for until tomorrow evening. So if you want to get the oils, this is a good time to get it. I'll tell you at the end. Okay, the next question I have is about why essential oils. What can they do for me? Do they really work? Like I was saying, guys, I welcome skeptics. If you are a skeptical person, please ask me more questions. So the reason why I use essential oils, or why people in my community use essential oils, is for many, many different reasons. It's for emotional health. It's for physical health. I have moms who've come in only because they want to change out the toxic chemicals in their home. They're not sure what they have in their home is good for their kids, especially if you have young kids. They don't want it to affect their endocrine system as they're growing up. So many moms come in basically for that. Other moms come in for emotional support, stress relief, like they're just struggling with stress. So many of us struggle with stress. Stress is a learned thing, and I teach you how to work with stress using essential oils. I go beyond. One of the things I love teaching, which I'm going to continue doing more of, is tapping in essential oils, hypnotherapy in essential oils. All these things are part of what you will get when you join our community. And these things help so amazingly well with emotional health. It can transform your emotions like this because of the connection between the olfactory system and the brain and the limbic brain. Limbic brain is the storehouse of the emotions, so it will transform your emotions like this. And you need that, because if you stay stuck in stress, if you stay stuck in overwhelm, you can't do anything in life. So these are the different reasons why we use essential oils. But here's the thing, guys: essential oils is not it's not a magic pill. It's not this one thing that's going to make your life completely different. It is often used in conjunction with other things, and this is where I come in as well. When you come into me and tell me I'm dealing with this chronic issue, I probably will help you look at other resources that you can plug in along with essential oils. How can this be supportive of you? Because sometimes when moms come in with like certain things that they're struggling with for their child, I will say, look at your gut health. Can you change your diet? Can we include some probiotics in it? Can we do other things? And this is the amazing part about Young Living. Young Living is beyond essential oils. It's beyond organic. It's beyond essential oils. We have amazing supplements that can support health. And so I will help you plug into all these resources, and then it's up to you to make those choices and move forward or not, or do whatever you want with it. But I will look at it from a whole different angle. Or if someone comes in and they've been dealing with some chronic issues, I may tell them to first change out their toxic chemicals before they do anything else. So, so it's like skin issues. Oftentimes skin support needs removal of toxic chemicals in your home. So I really look at it from all different angles before we jump in to see what would be most helpful. And the starter kit is a start and an end all on its own. It's like a chapter, it's like a book on its own. You don't need anything else. These are the collections I generally travel with. Most of them are from the starter kit. I do have a lot more as emotional release oils because that's my struggle in life, and so I deal with a lot of that, and so I carry these things for my own support. But most of the oils in the starter kit are in this container. So I still turn to it to date. So it's really phenomenal when you put it to good use, but you have to learn how to put it to good use. It's not going to do anything if it's just going to sit on your shelf. Okay, I get very passionate, as you can tell. All right, so these were the main questions that people have asked. If you have any specific questions, please, if you want to put in the comments, whether you're watching the replay or watching this, let me know. I'm going to just leave this with tomorrow. At the end of tomorrow, you can join me anytime. This is not like I am launching this thing and this launch will be over and I will not open up thing for the next 6 months. None of that. This is an open thing. You can join me anytime. But everybody loves a sale. Everybody wants to save money, and this is a good time to save money. So if you want to join, this is a good time to join. You can join anybody in my team as well, because if you join anybody in my team, you still get the same support, same help, same everything with us, because it doesn't matter whether you sign up with me or anybody else in my team. As long as you're under my team, I will support you 100% along with the person who brings you in. So that's it, guys. If you have any other questions, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. It means a lot to me that you would spend your time listening to this. This will change your life. If you are ready to take the steps, this will definitely change your life. And if you don't know if essential oils can support any specific thing you're working with, let me know. I'll let you know whether it can support you or not. There are some things that it might not have any impact, and I'll tell you. I'm pretty direct. I don't beat around the bush. All right, guys, take good care of yourself. I will talk to you soon. Bye.